manipulation and threats and intimidation and bullying, and he's going to clash with other Middle Eastern leaders for a period of 3.5 years before he attacks Jerusalem and before he attacks the harlot Babylon, which begins the hard labor of the final tribulation. Now that's significant because I believe that at the beginning, part of the rise of the false Messiah figure who comes in riding on the white horse with a bow and in conquest is because he's bent on the conquest of Jerusalem, but he understands that in order to conquest, to eliminate opposition to control of Jerusalem and to occupy it for a season, he will need to confirm or affirm or acknowledge or recognize the Holy Covenant. Recognize Israel's right to the land and Israel's control of the city of Jerusalem. This will be like the ultimate form of statecraft, which will be shattered when this false peace, it's a false peace. And I think this the best way to combine all these passages and the intertextuality between all of them. All the passages say the same thing. Whether it's Ezekiel 30 and 39, Daniel 11, 2 Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians 5, Revelation chapter 6, there is an establishment of a false peace on the backside of the rise of the Antichrist that revolves around. Now, I live in Israel, and I know I'm not Israeli, I'm not Jewish, but I understand the threats that the people on all the borders of Israel feel on a daily basis about their neighbors who hate them so much. And I know that for there to be a description like the one in Ezekiel 38 and 39, like the one described in 1 Thessalonians, in order for Israelis to feel safe and to live without walls, like I live in a community, a village, a settlement in the Golan Heights, and my neighborhood is surrounded by walls, fences, gates. Every community, every kibbutz, every moshav in Israel has gates and fences around it. There aren't just open areas in Israel that don't have fences. Everyone's living in a walled village.
Then why do they call them unwalled?
In order for those walls and those fences to come down, people say, we don't need the fence anymore. We don't need the wall.
Okay.
We're going securely. We have this peace agreement. They affirmed our right to the land. That is going to give a false sense of security that is going to be brutally, viciously, violently shattered when the peace is taken. Now, for Jerusalem, the peace is going to be taken in the middle of the week. We know that from Daniel 9:27. In the middle of the final 7 years, the abomination of desolation will be set up. But I believe that there's going to be a series of